I'm going to show you how to make a really nice cheesy cheese sauce that's completely vegan. This is a really good one for all you vegetarians out there who say that you love cheese and that's what you can't give up. Well, this is an absolutely brilliant way of feeding your cheese addiction without being cruel to animals. No dead baby calves. It's absolutely fantastic, it's tasty, it's cheesy, and it's vegan. Okay, so what you're going to need, either soya milk or oat milk if you prefer, if you're allergic to soy. Some dairy-free margarine. Some nutritional yeast. I need some more, as you can see. Nutritional yeast is one of the best things that I've got in my cupboard as a vegan. It's got that nutty, cheesy taste, and it really, really is great for cheese sauces. I use a little bit of mustard powder, a bit of distilled vinegar or apple cider vinegar, some garlic granules, white pepper. That's about it really, and this is how it goes. I'm going to put in 2 big tablespoons, no, actually I'm going to put in 3 big tablespoons of vegan or dairy-free margarine. Whilst that's melting, I'm going to just make some, just a little bit of flour and add some water to make a little bit of a thickener. A couple of spoons of just white flour. Some people use corn flour, I haven't got any. Add a little bit of water there, give it a stir until there are no lumps in it. So it makes a nice smooth paste. It's a nice smooth mixture now, a bit like a pancake mix really. That we're going to add to the sauce later, and that's going to make it really nice and thick. Okay, so now the margarine's all melted down, I'm going to add a litre. Might add more actually, depends on how much sauce that I want. I'm going to use the soya milk. So I've got a litre of the soya milk in there. That in with the vegan margarine. Going to add some nutritional yeast. We do this a little bit at a time. A little sprinkle of nutritional yeast and then mix it in. If you put it all in at the same time, it sort of lumps up, so it's nice. It's easier to put it in a little bit at a time. I'm going to use probably about, I'll say 6 tablespoons of nutritional yeast to give it a really nice cheesy flavour. So nutritional yeast, if you want to go plant-based, is probably one of the most basic things you should have in your cupboard. It's so good for you. It's full of B12 and minerals and vitamins, and it tastes delicious. It really, really makes a good cheese sauce. So yeah, nutritional yeast. You can get it from Amazon. You can get anything from Amazon now. Okay, so this is number 6. It's going to turn in a lovely yellow colour. The nutritional yeast also thickens it a little bit, but we will need some flour as well to get it to the consistency that we want it. Okay, so now we're going to start adding some flavours as well. We're going to put half a teaspoon of salt, a little bit of white pepper, so not even half, about 1/4 of a teaspoon of white pepper in there. This is mustard powder. We're going to put a little bit of mustard powder in there because that gives it a nice flavour as well. So, and it's yellow, it's all good. So about a teaspoon of mustard powder. And keep stirring all the time so it doesn't stick to the bottom. And the key ingredient that people sometimes forget, but I think it makes it taste really cheesy, is a little bit of vinegar. So I'm going to put in 2 teaspoons of vinegar. And that really makes all the difference with this cheese sauce. Again, you can flavour to taste, so keep tasting it if you want, and if you feel it needs a little bit more salt or whatever, you'll get used to. I haven't added my garlic granules yet either. So half a tablespoon of garlic. I like garlic in everything. Stir that in, and we're going to put the flour paste in that we made earlier, or some of it, and keep stirring in to make the sauce a really thick, rich consistency. See that thickening up lovely now. That's looking beautiful and it smells delicious too. I'm going to add now some vegan cheese to make it even more cheesy. But to be honest, you don't actually even need the vegan cheese. Lovely jars here. We're going to get some macaroni to make the mac and cheese. We're going to strain off the macaroni. So it's slightly underdone because we're going to put it into the oven as well. So it doesn't matter. We don't want it going soggy. That's the point. Strained it off. Give it a little bit of a rinse. And then I'm going to pour it back into the pan it came out of so that I can mix in all of the lovely cheese sauce that we made. Okay, so that's back in the pan. I'm going to add the cheesy sauce that we made earlier into there and mix it all in. Oh, it looks delicious. Look at that. So all that lovely cheese sauce is on there now. And we're going to add some fresh spring onions as well in there and mix it all in. It's delicious. I'm going to use the vegan applewood cheese to grate on top because we found that this really melts well. So once it goes under the grill, which it will in a minute, it's going to be a lovely, cheesy, crunchy brown topping. So we're going to just grate some of that on the top. And the applewood's lovely because it's got a real lovely smoked flavour. I'm going to put that in the grill. We'll leave that to brown for about 5-10 minutes. So we're just about done now. Yeah, it's lovely. Look at that. To it. So if you want some information on some more tasty recipes like this, you can visit our YouTube channel, which is Vivi B Vegan Cooking. If you just look that up, it will come up, and you can find us on YouTube. And we've got lots of lovely vegan meals for those on a budget, and they're very, very tasty for anybody, not just vegans, for anybody.